All right, Calvin Johnson said everything is trending in the right direction for him and the Detroit Lions to come to a resolution. And no, they have not come to a resolution yet. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere there. So it's criminal. That they ain't get this done before the Hall of Fame and way before. It's criminal that they recouped the money. Had Stafford walked away like Andrew Luck, they would have let him keep his money. He said that, he wanted to force his way to a contender. The team said no. The same thing with Barry Sanders. And it was people, that was justifying them doing it to Barry Sanders. It was fans that was justifying them do that to Calvin Johnson. And they should allow them to walk away. And then you turn around, understand it's a different regime. But it's still not a good look to let Stafford pick where he want to go for the most part and do what's best for him. I don't think a lot of people, especially in the black community, didn't respect that. That's why a lot of people in the Detroit area chose to be, Steelers fans, Cowboy fans, other fans. I've seen Bear fans, seen Giant fans, seen Jet fans, seen Raiders fans. You know what I'm saying? Because how the franchise move. And what y'all don't understand about, real quick, to kind of take a small detour about the rebuild process, is a rehabilitation with the city of Detroit fans. The majority of the fans that make up the Lions game, that support the Lions and really, support their jersey sales and their ticket sales, it's not the city of Detroit. Hate to let y'all know that. It's people from the up north, from the west side of the state, and it's other people from surrounding areas. That's why when you go to a Lions game, it got a certain feel, and a Piston game got a different type of feel to it. It's two different type of feels to the game, no matter what the crowd size is or how big or small it is, or whatever. It's because the city of Detroit hasn't got back completely behind the Detroit Lions, because for years they have, they burnt the bridge with the connection of the city of Detroit. They burnt the bridge with the writers, letting ESPN know about news before the writers, and they burnt the bridge with 97 won the ticket over an honest opinion. And they got to rebuild them trust bridges, and they got to rebuild a rapport with the fans of the city of Detroit. That's what it is, and they kind of starting to do that with Dan Campbell, and they building a team that people can relate to, that's starting to kind of mimic the toughness and the blue collar and the grit of the city of Detroit. Detroit Pistons did a little bit different because they losing right now. They embrace the hip hop scene, which the NBA has, been prone to do more than the NFL of lately. So something to think about. And one of the reasons people was pissed is how they treated Barry Sanders and how they treated Calvin Johnson. And at the end of the day, it's 1.6 million. What the fuck is that to Martha Ford or whoever she is, Sheila Ford? Get a man 2.6 million for his struggles. Give it back to him. You ain't got to do no charity work. We want you back in the fold. It's pocket change. It's pocket change. It just don't make no sense. It's pocket change. And I understand you don't get wealthy like she got wealthy. Her family didn't get that money by giving handouts. But dog, y'all was wrongfully took the money away. You tell me I couldn't leave, and then you get mad when I retire because you can't profit off me no more. My body going through this. Calvin and Barry gave everything they could to the city of Detroit. They were better players than Matthew Stafford. We know the one difference between Stafford and Stafford versus Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders. I ain't got to say it. And we know what it is. So, me just looking at the whole entire scenario, pathetic. The man should have had his money. The man should have been granted a trade. If Barry wanted to go down to Miami, he should have been. If Calvin wanted to go wherever he wanted to go, they should have made it happen. They've done more than enough. That's why I tell you, it don't matter what you do. Don't matter if you are outstanding citizenship. It don't matter if you never had a problem off the field. It don't matter if you gave it all on the field. It's a business. And most of the people that sit in the owner's box, it's a business. You know what I'm saying? They don't come from where you come from. They can't relate to taking the hits. They can't relate to growing up in inner cities. They can't relate from your background. And they made two of the nicest and cleanest cut guys to public image quit. Instead of trading and getting something for them. That just let you know the mindset of this organization is, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just slavery. It's a fucking slavery mindset when it comes to black people. I said it. And that's why players don't want to come to Detroit. That's why people going to tax you to come here. Then you had guys here, you wasn't giving them, off days and maintenance days. And that's why Dan Campbell was, here to rehabilitate the image of the Lions organization. But Sheila you have to continue to do it. Upgrading the facilities, upgrading the turf. But it's the player personnel relationship. If you don't want to be here, guess what? We ain't got no problem with accommodating you getting out of here. Where you want to go, you want to release, do it. Now, everybody can't come and go as they please. I understand that. Well, if somebody earned the highest honor of Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders did on and off the field, shit, gone. We appreciate your services, man. How can we help you further this along? And you wasn't putting the right people in place for this dude to win. Calvin Johnson could have been the #1 receiver over Jerry Rice by far in 75% of organizations outside the Detroit Lions. Could have been. Him and Barry should have been allowed to continue their career just like Matthew Stafford did. And we know that why it wasn't. But for this criminal, still for him not to get his money with interest. Get that man $2.63 million and let's move on and bring him back in the fold where he can be part of the organization to help him out. And the process don't take this long. He shouldn't have to work for something that he already worked for and earned. Real talk, he shouldn't have to work for nothing like this. This subject always fired me up. And this is anti-Detroit Lions that you going to hear me get. There's a difference between anti and being objective. This is anti. And I don't like it. Make it right. It's pocket change, bro. What else Sheila can buy? What gotta buy? She old as hell. What else you gonna buy? Come on. Go cash one of your cars out or something. If you need to liquidate. If you ain't got cash, get that man the money under the table and let's move on with our life. Y'all doing everything else but beating around the bush. The fans booed you. They already know how you feel. Pay the man. Bring him back in the fold. Support his product. Sponsor his product. Pay the man. And let's retire all this shit and put him up or give him a statue, him and Barry a statue, whoever you want to give a statue. And that's another thing I don't like about these ownership groups. And I know Barry getting a statue, but damn, can we honor our people, bruh? Can we give our people that came up through this organization that did a good job, no matter if you was here or wasn't here in power when they was running? Let's honor them. Let's do appreciation night for Isaiah. Let's give Isaiah the statue he deserved. He did some shitty shit, but hey, it is what it is. Barry should have been had a statue. Being on the side of the Hudson building was the closest thing he had. Was that poster, him and Grant, I think they both shared that side. It was iconic. Never forget it. But that's my thing, man. I'm not going to cook too long, man, and just get overhyped on this, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, and my PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.